Hello and welcome back, I'm Sean, and today we're checking out another high-res audio earbuds released from Roseselsa, and it's their second iteration since the Earfree i3 model that we've previously checked out. So will this model be any good? So let's check it out. So starting with what I love about these earbuds is the sound signature and quality, and I have lots of good things to say about the sound quality that we get on these earbuds, so stay tuned to that section later on. And personally, I also love the build quality now with these earbuds, and it's now built with a metal aluminum alloy case as compared to the plastic built on the previous model. I also like the specs that you get with these earbuds, and although not a major upgrade from the i3 previously, the i5 now comes with Bluetooth 5.3 with LDAC, AAC and SBC support. You also get IPX5 water resistant rating, although some sites do say IP55 and some sites says IP54, which is quite confusing, but we'll stick to Roseselsa's own website, which is IPX5. And you also get a whole bunch of cool features like in-ear sensors, ANC, multi-point support, and the call quality on these earbuds is also really good, and we'll take a listen to that shortly. And finally, although not improved from the previous model, without ANC, you're still getting a good 10 hours of battery life with 40 hours with the case, which also gets a great case battery charging performance, so 10 minutes will top up the case with 12 hours of juice, which is great, and with ANC on, you can expect about 7 hours of battery life, and with LDAC on, maybe a little less, like 5 to 6 hours, depending on the volume that you listen at. So to be honest, this is a very well executed earbuds, and if I really want to nitpick on something that I wish was better, it would be the wind buffering performance when in ANC mode. And since wind reduction mode is separate to ANC, both still get buffering even with just a fan that is spinning above me, and in high wind situations, the buffering does get bad. And I also wish that there was slightly more amplification in the transparency. And that's pretty much all that I can say that can be improved from these earbuds. And these earbuds, for all the features that you get, comes in a pretty good price of $60 US or around 260 Malaysian ringgit, which is pretty good deal if you ask me for an ANC earbuds with great features and sound. And if you find value in what you hear and like what you see, do subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so the YouTube algorithm can pick this up. And if you want to buy these earbuds, do check out my links below. So let's talk about the sound quality here with the i5. So I mentioned in the i3 video that the i3 is a good sounding earbuds, and I think the earbuds today is a lot more polished version. And if I could describe the sound signature of the earbuds, it sounds really full and powerful. You get a slightly more V-shaped sound signature as compared to the traditional crispal sound signature of high-res audio earbuds, and you get very good sounding bass on these earbuds, especially great when you're listening to music with a lot of piano emphasis, and it just resonates really nicely. The mid-bass performance here is also full and powerful, and this time Roseselsa also improved the sub-bass performance to impressive levels. So you get a very deep rumble where every sub-bass note hits in doing it right, it's generated perfectly and rumbles extremely satisfyingly. Vocals here is really great, and it's not at the same plane as the other frequencies, and I would say the vocals does sound around 10% more recessed in the background, but it still sounds great and sounds very clear with almost no distortion, even at higher volumes. The highs here also performs extremely good, especially in LDAC mode with the bass blaring away and the vocals sounding great. The highs is also reproduced very nicely, but they are not the crispest highs or brightest highs that I've heard in a high-res audio earbuds. Overall soundstage doesn't feel wide and does feel a little bit narrow in my opinion, so you're not getting that very wide sound feel. All in all, I think this is a great update from the i3 sound signature, and not at that very expensive price point as well. So this is a test to see if the Earfree i5 is a good earbud for making phone calls. So now I'm speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on the simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below. So design is also improved from the i3, and most importantly is the material that is now made with. The i3 came with a plastic build with a rubbery finish, where the i5 now comes with a fully CNC aluminum alloy body, and this is smooth to the touch and built with precision. So at the front here, you're going to get that Roseselsa branding there, and very stealthy and nice as well, and you also get a small LED indicator to tell you the battery status of the case. So underneath the case is also a Type-C charging port to charge the case up, a button to check the battery or to reset the earbuds, as well as metal screws that hold the plastic cradle inside the case. At the top of the lid here, this is where you see the Earfree International 5 branding, so that's what i5 stands for. And opening the lid feels very satisfying with a nice good snap at the top, and it clicks here very nicely and screams quality. And inside here, you're going to see the earbuds, which looks pretty similar to the i3 earbuds. So the earbuds here are very simple AirPods Pro style earbuds, nothing too fancy, and you get an overall plastic build here with a touch sensor surface. The great thing here about these earbuds is the inclusion of an in-ear detection sensor, so it's convenient to pause your audio when you remove your earbuds. This time, you're not getting a hard case for your metal earbuds like the i3. So volume on the i5 is as good if not better than the i3, with a comfortable listening volume starting at around 40% volume and compared to around 45% on the i3, and I do get to a loud level at 60% volume where the i3 at 70% volume. So you do get more power with this earbuds if loudness and power is what you're looking for. So the Roseselsa app is also updated from its previous version and now sports a cleaner, more matured looking app design as compared to the i3 model. So you will still get a one-pager design, and at the front here you're going to see your earbuds designed very beautifully with the battery percentage of the earbuds and the case, which is very helpful as well. Below that now you get more ANC controls, including ANC, wind noise, normal and transparency mode, and below that you also get more polished settings for your other controls, including EQ, which they call it Super Master EQ, and inside there you get to choose from 4 different presets and no manual EQ. Below that you can also choose your priority codec. In my case I have it to LDAC, but there isn't any mode to select LDAC prioritize on audio quality or connection stability, since LDAC can be quite unstable sometimes. So below that is also a switch to toggle between gaming mode and normal mode, and you can also select your dual device connectivity. And under touch controls, this is where you can adjust all the different controls for the left and right earbuds, and you even get to adjust the volume controls. So under lab features, this is where you get to toggle the touch switch on or off and even the in-ear detection, really cool. Below that you can also toggle the ANC control, so you don't have to cycle through all the ANC settings all the time. Finally, you get to adjust the earbuds voice language preference as well as to update the firmware. So that's basically all the features you get with this app. Also improved from the i3 is the much improved ANC performance. This is where it was lacking in the i3 earbuds, but with the i5 it's significantly improved. So starting with the low humming noise like the airplane cabin noise test, the earbuds just annihilates all noises simply with soft music playing, and I almost cannot hear the airplane cabin noise, which is quite impressive. Moving on to the cafe noise test, it's still pretty good and it's improved significantly from the i3, but you still get a tad bit of noise coming through even with music playing, but this is quite normal for most earbuds. So transparency mode in my opinion could use a little bit more transparency, and it feels open, just lack that, kind of superhuman feeling. Wind noise is where these earbuds can improve as well, especially in ANC mode. I wish that the wind noise can be a feature you toggle with ANC on and not a separate standalone mode. And with that, I'm giving the i5 a great ANC score of 8.6 out of 10, which is improved from the 7.1 of the i3. So latency on these earbuds is pretty good with gaming mode turned on, and with the rated 54 milliseconds gaming mode, you're likely not going to experience any latency with games like PUBG, and will perform really well even with movies and videos. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds. Overall, I'm pretty happy with this release from Roseselsa, which they have also changed their name from Rose Technics previously. If you want to understand more about the i3 model as well, so you can make a better comparison between the two earbuds, then you definitely need to check the video right over here, and I'll see you over at that video.